Today, October 1st, we join the rest of the world to celebrate International Day of Older Persons. It is interesting to note that an older person, according to the United Nations, is someone aged 60 years or over. In Tobago, where people are now living longer and healthier lives, 60 seems a little premature. However, whatever age we consider to be older, it is good to pause, reflect, and celebrate the wisdom and experience older people bring to family, community, church, and our society. As we reflect on our life's journey and on our own growth as a person, we feel a deep sense of gratitude for living a long life, for having the time and the opportunity for our inner life to grow strong and to come close to God in a way we could never have imagined as a younger person. Every day is now a bonus to appreciate and to enjoy. Our members of the senior citizens action groups and other senior citizens have an average age which fits the older person category. Yet, as I experience life with these icons, I see a group of energetic, enthusiastic, and engaging people. They live active lives in their local communities and seem unafraid of change. Some live at the heart of rural communities, and some offer physical activity and workshops. Others offer support and wise counsel to those in need. Others visit the sick in their homes and in hospitals, while others are still pushing the boundaries in advocacy for social and ecological justice. And there are some in their 70s and 80s who are even learning how to communicate and network on computer and cell phones. As I reflect on the active and wonderful work of our older persons, it occurs to me that aging is a time for integration, of bringing together a lived experience with all its highs and lows. It is a time to live with an inner peace, a quiet satisfaction, and an appreciation for a life well lived. Yet, it needs to be acknowledged that some of these older persons experience physical frailty and emotional loneliness as peers and family members die, or vulnerability as mental capacity is not as sharp. Global Action on Aging advocates at the United Nations to build a better society for older people across the globe. The World Health Organization has declared that a demographic revolution is underway throughout the world. And in Trinidad and Tobago, there has been a notable increase in the elderly population over the last 50 years, both in absolute terms and as a percentage of the overall population. The 2004 draft National Policy on Aging has projected that by the year 2020, the number of persons 60 years and over in Trinidad and Tobago will be 230,000, or 15% of the total population. So this rapid population aging and a steady increase in human longevity worldwide represent one of the greatest social, economic, and political transformations of our time. The division's mandate is as follows: to serve as a resource for older persons, to raise public awareness on issues related to older persons, to conduct sensitization campaigns, to promote meaningful elderly participation in society, and to encourage healthy and active aging. As we continue to celebrate our 50th anniversary of independence, we must envision a new paradigm that aligns demographic aging with economic and social growth and protects the human rights of older persons. We are all individually and collectively responsible for the inclusion of older persons in society, whether through developing accessible transportation, ensuring the availability of age-appropriate health care and social services, the provision of an adequate social protection flow. As the proportion of older persons in society grows, the bold vision for us in the Tobago House of Assembly is building a society for all ages. And so the theme, longevity shaping the future, is very relevant for our Health Heritage months of October and November, since longevity is a public health achievement, not a social or economic liability. And we in the Division of Health and Social Services believe in the sacredness of every human life, and therefore to respect the innate value of each individual. As we age, we become more aware that each person's value lies in who that person is rather than what they do. And this journey of aging is often the passage from doing to being. It is a profound spiritual journey of finding God at the heart of one's life. On this International Day of Older Persons, let us pledge to ensure the well-being of older persons and to enlist their meaningful participation in society so we can all benefit from their knowledge and ability. The Division of Health and Social Services Aging Unit has implemented a number of programs specially tailored towards helping the elderly in Tobago lead full, productive, and dignified lives. Our village outreach to integrate senior citizens through edutainment and other social activities, Voices Project, recognizes that Tobago's older persons have an abundance of talents, skills, and experience, and includes a number of activities aimed at re-engaging these qualities, as well as facilitating the full and meaningful participation of the elderly in the development process of the island. And these annual activities include the Tobago Elders Management Committee over 60 all-fours competition, and other indoor games, literacy, music, and artistic expressions, social functions, and tours, and the highly anticipated Nostalgic Roots talent competition currently underway across the island. Our Golden Apple Age Partnership Program and long-term care for the elderly, Golden Apple, continues to provide community-based home care and placement services for Tobago's elderly. To date, there are over 150 clients who benefit from the services of approximately 120 trained caregivers who assist with taking care of their hygiene factors, provide incontinence care, adherence on medication, engagement in social activities, and so on, as well as physical exercise as prescribed by a therapist. My friends, the establishment of senior citizens activity centers and groups in Rockleyvale, Canaan-Bonaccord, Roxborough, Charlottesville, and Spring Garden, Whim, Union, and Marysville, SWAM, further attest to the division's commitment towards providing dignified lifestyles for our older persons. In this regard, we live our values of independence, self-determination, participation, care, self-fulfillment, and dignity for all. And so, at this time, International Day for Older Persons, may we all celebrate this richness on October 1st. Thank you, and may God bless us all.